Thank you very much, Sarah. It's certainly a privilege to be asked to welcome you to this seminar. And as a member of the Agro-ecology Center, the Harry Hughes Agro-ecology Center, it is our privilege to be a facilitator for this function today. This is a sellout. We limited it to 250 people, and the fact that it sells out tells us that this subject is very important to the farmers, to the regulators, and to the environmental community in the state of Maryland. This platform is designed to be an informational-only concept to talk about nutrient trading and the possibility of the trading program for Maryland. We have been listening to efforts to get nutrient trading off the ground for this whole decade, and we have seen programs floated around the country that are too restrictive. We've seen programs that are too loosely organized and not effective. Hopefully today we're going to create a platform on nutrient trading that will be verifiable and will deliver results. And when I say results, I'm talking about the tributaries of the Chesapeake Bay. I have the opportunity to introduce our two secretaries that will be speaking to kick this off. But before I do that, I would like to introduce a few folks here today. The Agro-ecology Center brings together diverse interests from the agricultural, forestry, and environmental communities for the purpose of retaining Maryland's working landscapes and the industries that these are supported by them, while protecting and improving the health of the Chesapeake Bay and its tributaries. We have some of our board members here today. I have not seen all of them yet, but I would like for them to stand. Jeff Horseman is here, a board member. Verna Harrison. I don't see Verna yet. And Lucy Wright are all board members and Lucy is here in the center of the room. Thank you for attending. I would also like to introduce the Deputy Secretary of the Department of Natural Resources, Joanne Throw, who is here representing DNR today. Thank you, Joanne. And again, acknowledge our sponsoring parties that Sarah had already mentioned, the Chesapeake Bay Foundation, the Maryland Grain Producers. I think this is an exemplification of what the Agro-ecology Center can do, bringing diverse interests together for the betterment of our state. I would urge you all to be participants in this exercise today. You have those cards. So we will have participants in our panels up front, but each of you gets that opportunity to be a participant by getting your questions asked. At this time, I am going to invite Secretary Bartenfelder to come to the podium. Joe has been a lifelong farmer, but he's also been a public servant. He lives in Caroline County on his home farm. He and his children farm 2 additional farms that they own in Dorchester County, and they still farm the original Baltimore County farmstead that became part of the Bartenfelder farm in 1903. Joe has served in the Baltimore County Council from '94 to the year 2010, and he also served in the House of Delegates prior to serving in Baltimore County. So he has been a public servant, and once again is a public servant representing agriculture. Joe?